But you guys who did write in, thank you so much. And in fact, Destin compiled some topics for this week's show. So we're going to go through them.
From
First
our
one's
readers.
from Jonathan. Do you want to read it?
Yeah. What are your Destiny predictions for 2015? So this is ambitious, first of all, in my opinion, because it's just, I feel like the game's still too new to go really far yet. So I'm curious to hear how you guys feel about Destiny in terms of predictions for 2015. Because I just feel like there's this huge wall between anything we say and what could potentially be gleaned, like from there's not enough experience, in my opinion. There's been one expansion, the game launched. There's been one PvE sort of event in Queen's Bounty.
Oh, PvE,
and there have been multiple PvP events in Iron Banner. Yeah, but
and now they have like the doubles or whatever it's called. Yeah.
Talk about that real quick.
I haven't done it yet.
Oh, okay.
So, but it's like
it's a 2v2 playlist.
Yeah, 2v2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Predictions.
You want me to start?
Yeah. Why
Okay.
not?
My predictions for 2015. Something big is coming at E3. I don't know what it's going to be. I know we're going to get House of Wolves just before that. And I think there's going to be a Destiny-centric announcement at E3.
Is it comet-shaped?
I don't think it's comet-shaped because Urk tweeted out like this really cheeky memento slide where he writes on the back, a memento like meme sort of thing.
Yeah,
anyway,
the reference,
writes,
don't believe
the slide. And I'm like, okay, I mean, he's either saying those dates are wrong or that it's total BS.
So
I don't think Comet's actually going to be a thing.
No, I think there is a big update in September. Maybe it's not called Comet, but there isn't a big update for what was Destiny's release date again? It wasn't.
It was in September.
Yeah, it was a September game.
Yeah.
I think for the
1 year.
Yeah, for close to the 1 year, there's going to be something cool. Also, I mean, this isn't a prediction per se, but it's a definite like something's getting said on Bungie Day. July 7th, Bungie always like does something with its community or tries to say something. I feel like that's a good opportunity for them, especially with like the community outreach that they go for and for the incentives and ways to get people excited about games. So who knows? But I think you're right that E3 is definitely something gets said about Destiny because you don't just not say anything about it.
A big reveal about like what we're going to be doing for the next 6 months.
But is it at the PlayStation conference? Does it show up instead at the Xbox media?
That doesn't really matter because it's cross-platform.
It is.
I don't think it's going to... Well, it does matter if it's exclusive, but I think it'll be exactly like it is now, where like, PlayStation players get a nice hat and Xbox players don't. Because like, really,
Hawkmoon is not a nice hat.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
All right.
Hawkmoon's really, really good.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's not going to impact gameplay because Hawkmoon's pretty much a little bit better version of Last Word.
Okay.
So there's something comparable on Xbox to the PlayStation exclusive is all I'm saying.
Okay. I like it though. Putting the bet on E3 is I think a smart bet. What do you think?
Honestly, Destiny isn't even on my radar for that far along. Like,
what is it?
So you're thinking no announcements?
No, I'm thinking there's going to be announcements, and I'm thinking that they are going to have things to extend the game's length in 2015. But like, I don't see myself
extending your player time.
Yeah, like
in 2015.
Something's gonna get you. There's got to be something coming. House of
Wolves. I mean, if there's a raid, yeah, but we're talking about 2015. Like, how much longer can I keep? You know what I mean? Like, yeah, sure. If there's a new raid or there's a new like big event type thing, like I'm not gonna come back for the Iron Banner, like But if there's something like on a larger scale in 2015,
you'll come
back,
check it out.
I'll check it out,
and then you'll bounce,
and then I'll dip. Like, I'm already looking forward to other games like Rainbow Six and Halo 5.
Rainbow Six.
Like,
God, that's going to be
Rainbow
good.
Six is going to be my life once that drops.
I think that's a different conversation.
No, but this is actually a very relevant conversation because, I mean, for Destiny to stay relevant, they've got to offer up something that's going to keep them in people's, like, rotation, Like, the fact that new games are on the way makes the next big update for Destiny a major thing. We're not talking House of Wolves level like DLC or even Dark Below for all of its what they tried and what didn't work and what did work in that. You look at like there are other games coming out, so they have to have something that can compete, and that's why I firmly believe like if it ain't called Comet, fine. It's not called Comet, but something big has to come along if this is going to be something that they want to keep alive for longer than the typical cycle.
So, Alfredo, your prediction's almost like they're going to run into a lot of trouble leading into their 1 year.
I think so. I think a major part of the reason why I still play Destiny is because of the fact that like there's not really any other game I can turn to right now. You know,
Yeah.
For me, it was gonna be I was playing a lot of Destiny. I was like, all right, cool, Master Chief Collection is gonna come out. I'm gonna play MCC. Like that's gonna be my new. And then that game was broken.
Yeah.
So I went back to
there were
Destiny,
some challenges.
you know.
The order's coming. I know that's not going to be a big one, but for PlayStation 4 users, they're going to hop off and start checking that out.
Does
like,
Evolve
and
have
then
you
Rainbow
too?
Six.
So Evolve just dropped, and
a lot of people have bounced from Destiny to go play Evolve.
Yeah, and Evolve's an awesome game.
Yeah.
But I worry about. I mean, this is a whole different conversation. But I worry about like how long that game's gonna last. But my thing with Evolve is just like, I mean, like that just showed me that like I am looking for something else to play.
Yeah.
Like that is, I'm constantly right now. I'm just like out to mingle with other games.
So I missed. This is partially related. I'm not trying to go on a tangent. I missed last week's discussion where you guys talked about the Q2 potential Q2 for House of Wolves. Did you guys sort of,
we pretty much said that's really bad. That's really scary.
I think it's actually really good. And I know this is going to suck because there's someone on the end of this going, why would you say that? I am saying that because, and this has been said, but I firmly believe that Destiny cannot afford another Dark Below. It cannot afford another expansion to come out that doesn't have a substantial enough hook to keep players going until the next thing. And if delaying it to Q2, even if it was or wasn't a delay, for real, let's start out. Let's just say it's coming out in Q2. I don't want to use the word delay because we don't even know when it was supposed to come out.
Yeah.
If Q2 as a release window makes sense to make that possible, I'll take it. I'll take it only because when I come back to something, it needs to be substantial to a degree. And I'm not talking like the next big expansion. I just mean something that's going to keep me playing until, if Comet's a thing or not a thing, whatever is replace that name, I need something to hold me until then. And if holding this to Q2 helps that become that, I'll take it.
There's also a bar of quality they need to hit with this release.
Yeah, 100%. I think going back to that topic, when I was streaming, my chat actually made a really good analysis of this, and they were like, hey, yeah, we get it sooner, we want it sooner, but that just means there's a longer gap between that September content. Sure.
Well, also, oh no, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like, sure, it's like we want it in March, but it's like, how much longer of a wait do we have after that? And I was like, wow, like that's actually true. So
and I think it's twofold, right? Because it's also just that it can't be like Dark Below did not set the world on fire, like it didn't.
When did it launch?
Also,
December?
like even. It was a December launch, and I remember listening to some commentaries from you. You were really disappointed. Story missions were short. The strikes didn't feel really substantially done. It was reusing a lot of areas.
I feel
there wasn't enough loot to really keep you going too. Like that's been the constant problem with Destiny is the amount of loot.
Well, the gear, the stuff you wear is good. The weapons aren't.
The weapons aren't great. I think in 2015, like if they really want to, get that second gust of wind, like bring us content that has some depth. Give us a story that everyone's been wanting. I feel like that could be something that really brings people in.
Okay.
Let's move to
All right, let's move.